To the rest of the world, Nepal is a postcard, a serene sanctuary defined by the towering peaks of the Himalayas. But that romanticized view obscures a frustrating domestic reality. For decades, the country has grappled with political stagnation that has left critical modern infrastructure stalled. The toll of this systemic gridlock is visible right here. Thousands of young citizens move through this terminal every day, seeking economic survival overseas because they cannot find it at home. This internal pressure is compounded by a complex, historically deep relationship with India that frequently navigates between close cultural ties and diplomatic misunderstanding. The public is exhausted by standard political rhetoric. Solving a crisis of this scale requires a complete overhaul of the governing system itself. Balen Shah entered this landscape as a disruptor, bypassing the traditional archetype of a Nepali political figure. As a structural engineer and an artist, he approaches governance as a series of technical problems to be solved, rather than a game of political maneuvering. His rise signaled the activation of a results-driven national consciousness, one that prioritizes physical progress over ideological debate. Before his tenure as mayor, Kathmandu functioned as a gridlocked system where even basic infrastructure felt immune to modernization. He countered this municipal chaos by applying engineering logic, focusing on the physical execution of long-stalled roads, bridges, and public works. By enforcing strict transparency and administrative honesty, the capital began to show visible physical progress for the first time in years. Kathmandu serves as the empirical proof of concept, demonstrating that the system functions correctly the moment leadership prioritizes technical execution. Scaling this blueprint to the Prime Minister's seat changes the nation's governing logic. It creates a framework for infrastructure acceleration, integrating roads and networks, applying federal transparency targets corruption directly, replacing backroom deals with true public accountability. This shift creates a predictable environment for investment, allowing domestic businesses and youth-led startups to flourish without the weight of systemic graft. Executing this model converts the state into a structurally sound economic engine, driven by tangible results rather than debt-heavy promises. A modernized internal system allows Nepal to pivot its relationship with India away from historical friction and toward pragmatic, high-volume economic cooperation. By leveraging the deep shared cultural history between the two nations, a technocratic leadership can negotiate from a position of mutual understanding and shared interest. This diplomatic shift facilitates a measurable expansion in cross-border trade, tourism, and regional infrastructure projects. Domestic stability and anti-corruption policies act as a signal to the global market, positioning the country to attract significant foreign direct investment. As trade ties stabilize and investment grows, Nepal shifts from a reactive buffer state to a deliberate, high-trust partner in global commerce. The human success of this projection is a nation where the youth no longer rely on foreign visas for their survival. In this scenario, the agricultural sector thrives through systemic support, providing a stable economic foundation for rural communities. This rural stability operates alongside technologically advanced urban centers that drive national growth. The country's long-term strength is its demographic potential, which can only be fully realized when the state provides the structural foundation for its citizens to build upon. National transformation is the predictable result of vision paired with precise technical execution. The question for the future is whether Balen Shah is the leader who can deliver this scaled vision to the nation. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you support a modernized and powerful Nepal, like and share this video.